It's a good intro. Good intro.
So we kicked the show off tonight. We got the Kelly's expose.
And what is that really?
Well, it's a segment where Kelly strip teases, and then every single time Mike Knox comes out and stops her from taking her bra off.
Now this time there was nobody like talking. They were like, it was all Kelly. Like
it
commentators aren't.
It was very serious. You know, Kelly is an exhibitionist.
She's an extremist.
She is expeditiously here, Tony. You're right.
Whatever Taz says.
She's like 17. She's like 17 years old here or
she
something.
She just likes to take her clothes off, brother.
Yeah, just fucking 19 years old pussy out on sci-fi with the aliens. This is fucking crazy shit here, man.
I think she said like on a documentary or whatever, she like didn't know how to dance, right? Wasn't that the deal? So like actually like never.
She didn't have to tell us.
Candice Michelle showed her up last week, brother.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Taz isn't saying let the pigeons loose on commentary here. I don't know what's going on here, man.
Oh, well, that's weird. We're not getting to the ring. They had to get to the ring.
Oh, it's a cutscene trigger when he gets on the apron. Okay, yeah.
Once they hit that second rope, let the pigeons loose.
Kelly is an exhibitionist, which you will hear every single. If you see Mike Knox, you are hearing the word exhibitionist. If you see Kelly, you're hearing the word exhibitionist. You will hear exhibitionist every fucking segment for the rest of your life. Everybody's exhibitionist. All women are exhibitionists in ECW.
Yeah, they all want to get naked for you live.
And if you can believe it, Mike Knox is here to stop her from taking her bra off.
Yes, she tries to take her top off. Mike Knox comes on the stage to stop her, and Tess says, "Oh, brother, come on, not again, come on."
That is crazy.
Taz is super horny at commentary. Now, this is before I feel like I always forget. This is before SmackDown or after SmackDown? Either way, it's taped on one of the same days as one of those shows, right?
I think it was, right? I think it was his own thing, wasn't it?
I think in the first year, most of the early shit.
It was like its own thing. It did eventually turn into after SmackDown.
Because like the crowds like didn't like it.
They stopped showing up.
Yeah, they just like thought it sucked.
So the first like summer, like in the summer, there was like a lot of like hardcore ECW. Well, or
Summer Big Show?
Maybe not. Yeah, it was Summer Big Show, but not maybe fake hardcore ECW fans. You know, like
they were fans of the idea of ECW.
Right. They love the DVD.
Sure.
We love the documentary. I want to be Straw Hat Guy. Those kind of fans.
Flashing lights, blue and red. Yeah, they love that shit. Fuck yeah.
Well, the idea of ECW coming back at this time is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, One Night Stand was awesome. Rise and Fall of ECW is popping. The selling fucking merch. The SandMan's here. Well,
gave RVD the title. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he, he did crack or whatever he said on Twitter.
Yeah, wasn't even high and got fucking everything taken away from him. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a shame. Well, yeah, Mike Knox takes Kelly away from the stage and brings her down to the ring. And Joey Styles says, "You think you wouldn't date an exhibitionist if you had a real problem?" Joey Styles is spitting here. Thank you, Joey Styles.
Bro. He is heated.
Show your pussy. Oh my
God. Yeah, Mike Knox Town Hall here. He has a lot to get off his chest, of course, as usual. It does show SandMan come through the curtain here and then beat the shit out of him with a kendo stick the other week.
That was last week. Yeah. So he did it again last week, as James said. He does it every fucking week. He stops her from showing the titties. And then SandMan came through the curtain, pointed the Singapore cane at him for an awkward amount of time, and then smashed it over his head, and then fucking.
No, you had to do the thumbs up, thumbs down thing. That's
that is his thing here.
It is. He
does the Batista contract signing thing
constantly.
Thumbs up. He does. He like gets the crowd approval. Thumbs up. You like canes? Yeah. Thumbs down. Yeah. And then they hit him in the cane. It's so stupid. I hate it.
I legit wrote down here Mike Knox promo. Oh no.
Oh well, it's only one sentence.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
No.
Yeah, Mike Knox says that you will never take your clothes off in public again.
Boo! Fucking boo! Fuck you!
She's just trying to stop her from living her exhibitionist lifestyle.
Exhibitionist?
Expeditiously, yes, of course.
Well, he wants us to watch and see what happened to him last week because of her trying to be an expeditionist, which is where they show Kelly, and Candice Michelle from Raw dancing on the Kelly's expose, and then Mike Knox comes up and covers her up, and then she pushes him away, only for the SandMan to fucking hit him in the head with a cane. And then he's like begging off on the stage, and SandMan hits him in the head, and Mike Knox falls through the set and dies. But somehow he's here this week.
Oh, he's fine. You know, he has to stop this exhibitionist lifestyle by any means. by any means. Yeah, so Mike Knox tells KellyKelly to get in the corner and watch what he does to the SandMan. So your first match of the evening is Mike Knox versus the SandMan.
Well, this is an ECW original match.
And not only that, it's an ECW Extreme Rules match.
Right, because SandMan, you're going to have SandMan hitting somebody with a cane. You're not going to just not do that.
Do you know what the Extreme Rules are, actually? How do you win an Extreme Rules match? Because they tell us on commentary.
Okay, so they tell us on commentary, but I don't think that was what happened.
No.
Right, okay. Yeah, I was just making
By
sure.
the way, they also, just to let you know, at this time, they have one Extreme Rules match of the night, so there's only one. You only get one of the night, so this is the one of the night.
Oh, it's one every night. The ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling World Champion is not in the Extreme Rules match.
Yeah,
Yes,
why would
Vince,
I have Undertaker and Big Show in a Extreme Rules main event? That would not draw at all.
No way, because Vince thinks, you do too many Extreme matches. Why people care
Well,
anymore.
I mean, you do want to keep your gimmicks right, but Vince is not the one to tell you that. He has entire pay-per-views of this shit, so like...
Yeah, there's one called Extreme Rules.
You're right.
Pay-per-view.
You got a
All of that's
pay-per-view.
Dark Extreme. That's crazy.
Yeah. So wait, what was the explanation of how do you win an Extreme Rules match?
Well, you only win by knockout or tap out, and there are no
What?
rules except for the rules that you had to follow here, which are you have to win by knockout or tap
submit
out.
them. Yeah.
Okay, that's not right, is it?
Well, no, because that's not what happens in this match.
No, it does not. By the way, Mickey J is the referee here, I believe. Shouts out.
Oh yeah,
James?
shout out OG.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the
Not
OG
Mickey-
ECW OG.
Yeah, but I thought he was a WCW guy, no?
Yeah, he was. He was.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
Holy
right.
shit,
Yeah,
he defected? Son of a bitch.
I guess so. Why? How is he
Bischoff.
still around?
I don't know. I actually didn't realize he was still there. I think he's also on SmackDown, too.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I guess they just
him.
like the man.
Yeah,
Shouts
good
out.
for him.
So SandMan makes his entrance here from the crowd, comes down, from the seats, gets on the barricade.
The John Moxley entrance, I will say, for people.
Sure,
that might
the
not know.
Shield. Yeah. SandMan should have been the Shield.
He should have been an
Moxley,
Evolution.
Rollins. No, he shouldn't have been an Evolution. God damn it.
Well, I tell you, I think that's a good idea. I'm going to with you on that
Danny
one.
Dorgan,
That's not a bad
Roadkill,
idea.
and Dictator, or whatever you said. I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of guys in there. There are question marks, Tony, but
Well,
we'll unlock them later.
Sandman, question mark, question mark.
Well, SandMan goes on the barricade, and some guy grabs his Singapore cane the long way, and SandMan just stares at him for a minute.
It was a dad with his kid.
That was
Security,
insane.
security does nothing, by the way. There's security there. They don't do anything.
Well, the prize confused if SandMan is a part of the show or not.
Nobody told them.
He starts bashing his brains in with a beer can, and this is where they start explaining it's an Extreme Rules match.
So I just want to make sure that I'm getting this correct here. So SandMan, they didn't dub this, right? This was just his theme song.
This is his theme song, correct?
This is ECW theme song. Yep, yep, yep.
So,
So
why would they
he-
still why do they still do the whole thing if it's not like his regular?
Because I
theme song?
guess that because that's just what he did, so
That's
they
his
wanted to
gimmick,
try to
brother.
keep they just wanted to keep the feel. But
Yeah, it didn't
It
really
did
feel
not.
like anything, right? He's just walking by a bunch of kids now and like their dads.
Kelly's naked over here.
Spitting beer on the kids, too.
Yeah, they're
Dude,
probably
I
like, what the
swear-
fuck is going on?
I probably made this up, but I swear I remember because he uses Enter Sandman at One Night Stand.
Yeah, that's right.
I swear that there was they discussed using Enter Sandman for trying to get the song for him for regular use, and Metallica gave him an insane price because Vince fucked them over on something before or offered or something, and then replaced them with somebody else.
Metallica never wanted anybody to use their music for anything ever.
Yeah, especially not Napster, I'll tell you that. and neither do you, Kazaa.
I was a Kazaa guy. I was 100% Kazaa guy.
Huzzah.
Kazaa was
fuck outta
based,
here.
bro. Hell yeah. I can download the latest fucking Nelly song as well as lesbian porn.
Yeah, you download the new Nelly song and it's an EXE file.
Nelly.
And it was lesbian porn.
Hotandher.exe.
I'm triple clicking that shit. I'm quad clicking.
Didn't Motorhead do a cover of Enter Sandman, by the way? Just thinking
They
about that.
did.
So why did they just use the Motorhead version? Motorhead's WWE's favorite band. or
Look, they
whatever.
probably said this guy ain't
Triple H ain't letting
lasting.
anybody use fucking Motorhead, bro.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
fucking
Oh,
way.
you're right. You're right. He definitely
Right.
isn't. So I also want to make sure. What were we saying?
Oh, just about the theme song. They had a cover version that you hear on the DVD before, on the ECW DVD, that's kind of like Enter Sandman. I think they used for when they
should have had 𝓔𝓭𝓲𝓽𝓮𝓭 go nuts and make a song.
Holy shit! Enter SandMan. That would be awesome.
That would have been sick.
In the sky.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really cooking, you're cooking, you know.
Yeah, SandMan would have been way more over.
With 𝓔𝓭𝓽, if he just changed his name to 𝓔𝓭𝓲man, that would have been down.
Tankman is taken. You can't do that.
Yeah, you're right.
TNA made a TNA's.
Oh yeah, he used the TNA Enter SandMan, right?
Yeah, he did. Like
SandMan TNA
version,
theme.
I think.
Surge
right?
and Dale Oliver had to be with Dale Oliver. Come on.
Oh, it was Dale
right.
Oliver. Yeah.
This is so ballsy, by the way, because like I'm pretty sure Metallica would have like.
They would have steamrolled their assholes.
Yeah, this is super ballsy, man. Wow, yeah.
It's crazy. But Bass Dale Oliver, he don't fuck around.
Nah, no way.
He does not give a fuck.
He's getting through his theme songs, all right.
Yeah, they're gonna sound sweet too.
Let me tell you guys something about this too, man. So this ECW joint, like, they definitely weren't trying to make it feel like old ECW. Like they kept a couple of like the originals to try to like obviously keep that audience tuned in. Like, you know, did Vince really want to keep Balls Mahoney around very much? I can't imagine too much.
Yeah, he cuts a promo. He can talk unlike Saturday.
I like balls.
Well, Tony, he can talk. That's right. Like, yeah, like objectively, he can talk. We'll talk about his promo.
He has a voice.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
He knows how to talk.
So Heyman is still writing at the time, but Vince is like the final say still. So I'm pretty sure shows are being like torn up and rewritten the day of.
It was until Paul Heyman or until Vince McMahon
December to December.
No, and he said, "Fuck CM Punk is champion," and then Paul Heyman lost the gasket and quit.
Fuck you. Then.
Well, also, I mean, you can tell because they're getting over so many buzzwords. It doesn't feel right hearing Joey Styles and Taz talk about extremists and exhibitionists and SandMan. Tribe of Extreme. Yes, SandMan's. This is SandMan's popular beer bash.
Yeah.
What is going on right
beer
now?
bash. I had that written down. He had a beer bash.
Man, yeah, it's like the thing. So I'm like, listen to this. I'm like, dude, this is rough. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude,
none of
I
this
could
feels
imagine-
organic at all.
I just think about, you said beer bash, it just made me think of like a segment like Carlito's Cabana with like, except
Oh my
having
God.
a beer bash talk show segment in
Dude,
ECW.
holy shit. Holy shit, Tony. He would have had kegs in the ring.
Oh my God.
Little screen, little CRT.
A little cigarette gimmick there. Yeah.
Ashtray, cigarette
CRT,
gimmick, you mean an ashtray?
Sorry, I don't smoke.
Yeah.
That's
Balls
awesome.
Mahoney's ballsing around.
There would have been like drums, like those barrel drums. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude, I cannot wait to talk about Balls
The
Mahoney's
Sandman's
promo.
beer bash coming soon to television.
Damn it, no.
Dude, what was Balls Mahoney's? Okay, all right, we got to get through Mike Knox.
Balls
and
is coming,
Sandman.
don't worry, yeah,
Yeah,
Balls
we'll
is
get to
coming.
Balls. We have so much before we even get to Balls. There's just so much shit on this show,
Balls is so
man.
deep into the show.
Yeah.
He is balls deep.
Holy fuck!
That's his fucking Carlito's Cabana segment. Balls deep.
Holy shit, man.
Bunch of nuts in there, like peanuts or something.
No, just a bunch of fucking big ass dicks.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, all right.
All right. Oh, by the way, just to let you guys know, this is a special 11 p.m. start time for this. I don't know what else is on.
Is
Sci-fi.
that right?
Because
Yeah.
that's extreme,
This
Tony.
show?
That's extreme.
No, it was supposed
Wow.
to be at 10, but it was at 11. I don't know why. Something
There's
else
probably a
was on.
college
Shut up.
football game on or something.
On Sci-Fi?
It was the aliens versus the dogs.
What's that alien football game? The football game with the
Destroy all
mutants
humans.
versus aliens?
Humanoid.
Is that? All right.
Godzilla.
Mutant Football
Aliens
League.
versus
Remember
the
that
dog-
game?
Oh, I do remember that, Tony.
Yeah, they brought
Mutant
it back.
Football League. They brought it back
Oh,
for
I do
this.
remember that.
This night.
Anyway,
He said
Mike
he's preempted by
Knox.
the Mutant Football League. Okay.
They were huge. Yeah, those dudes are huge.
It's like it's like the XFL, by the way.
No, yeah, you're right, Tony. And they did
Just
re-release
like
that
it.
joint. Yeah,
And did you know that they had to go on trial, by the way, these aliens?
yeah, we talked
Dude,
about
they-
it.
It just
I don't
happened.
think you guys were at any fucking alien trial, guys. I don't think you went to any
It was on
trial.
the
Dude,
Sci-Fi
Tony,
alien trial. You didn't see
Tony,
it?
we can't talk.
no.
This guy doesn't
Oh,
know. We can't talk about it with
X-Base.
him.
Now hold on. Now you
Yeah,
guys,
shh,
you're
shh,
keeping
shh,
secrets. You keeping
Yeah.
Government alien
Yeah, John's
secrets
gonna
from
be
me.
expeditiously expedited.
Yeah.
He just government named me. He told me, John, what the fuck is happening?
That's
to you
right.
guys?
To the UFO you go, brother.
No,
That's
my
right.
ass.
Get his ass out of here.
No, keep my ass right here, please.
We are probing you.
So the first match of the night is Mike Knox versus SandMan.
I guess we gotta talk about this.
Both of them are ECW extremists. SandMan does his beer bash. And this is your ECW Extreme Rules match of the night, which you can only win by knockout.
You get one.
Or tap out. Yeah, that's right. You only get one of these a night, and here you go. And you'll never guess what the finish is. Do you think... Press 1 in the chat if you think it's knockout. Press 2 in the chat if you think it's tap out. Press 3 if you think it's none of the above.
So I'm gonna have to go with knockout, of course, right?
Well, we'll see, I guess. Tony,
Press
you
4
want to lock
if you think
in?
it's 2 dick kicks and a pin.
It's a tremendous finish, actually. Like, I don't know why more people don't finish matches this way. But please, don't ignore the SandMan barricade bump where he flips upside down and stays there for all
looks at him.
minute.
Crazy.
Dude, that's like the AJ Styles bump. AJ Styles used to do that back at TNA.
That's where AJ Styles got it from. He was watching ECW at 11 p.m.
Yeah, after the Mutant Football League.
That's why he was tuned in. He was, oh, ECW's on too?
Holy shit, man.
ECW trying to take food off my family? What's going on here?
Fuck you, Jeff Hardy.
You know, I think Monty Brown should go work here.
Why not?
Oh, also, I don't know if you guys saw this. There's a giant I Heart the Big Show sign with red glitter on it in the crowd, which I thought
He's
was
evil,
great.
by the way. He's supposed to be the super bad guy.
Did they show that? They zoomed in
Yeah,
on
it was,
it?
no, it was just in the crowd. I don't know.
Oh,
I just got
okay.
It was like
I would've
red and covered
taken-
in glitter. It was awesome. It was great.
That's fucking tremendous. It was probably Big Show's mom. She was there to support him against The Undertaker. Mike Knox also chokes the SandMan with a camera cable, and he should have been fired because Mattel didn't like that.
Yeah, you're right. Let him know.
But Taz says it's all good in the hood. So there's that.
Does he say that?
Yeah, he
That's
does.
good.
You know what's crazy here is that we're watching a SandMan WWE match in 2006. You know, his ECW run, the only thing he did for the last 2-3 years of ECW was he got the cane in his tag team time.
And
you
he
know
lost.
what I mean?
He just lost forever.
So him like having a WWE run in 2006 where he has buzzwords made for him and shit is crazy to me. Like,
Dude,
just watching this.
Even crazier, James, he gets drafted to Raw. Like, he's on Raw.
That is
What year was
that's
it?
actually insane.
That's a year after this.
Yeah, what year was Finley's run? Like, Finley had a run in 2006, didn't he? 2007?
What, ECW?
No, just Finley had like a run in WWE.
Oh, yeah, it's 06.
Yeah, because they love. I don't know what it was about WWE at the time. They loved bringing like those old guys for like a little run for them.
I think he was wasn't he helping the women and they're like, oh, you can still go and shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
you're pretty
okay.
really
good,
good
huh?
actually.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah.
That was
We got
awesome,
this
yeah.
fucking gimmick for you. You're Irish.
Oh, this is good.
we have this Irish guy. Who to give it to?
Anyone here Irish?
So SandMan, we're on the floor now. SandMan has the cane, and he's gonna go hit Mike Knox in the head with it. And he does the thumbs up.
This is his thing.
Yeah, thumbs up and then thumbs down. And he turns back, turns towards Knox, swings the Singapore cane, and Mike Knox pulls KellyKelly in the way, and he fucking cracks her in the head with the cane. This possibly could be KellyKelly's first bump on TV ever.
Oh yeah,
with
you're
taking
right.
a Singapore cane.
Yeah, you're right.
She gets annihilated.
That was
Yeah, he
awesome.
swings
That
for
was
the
great.
fences for sure.
I'm pretty sure she has a knot on her head when they're taking her out later.
Oh,
What?
wow,
Okay,
that's
so
crazy.
do you think SandMan came up with all this shit? He's like, all right, so I know I'm in WWE. I
What,
have
calling this match?
or no, like all this shit, like the beer bash. Like, do you think he's like, I'm gonna call it the beer bash, and I'm gonna do this thumbs up, thumbs down thing, and like all this shit?
No way, no way. That was like
Definitely, the beer bash couldn't have been, right, Tony? But like the
Nah.
thumbs up, thumbs down might have been him.
Because like he
I think
was
it was all
definitely
like. I feel like it was all like a writer or somebody that like watched. It was like probably what's that dude's name that used to write the fucking
Krista
Scooby-Doo-
Joseph?
the Scooby-Doo guy that used to write for WWE.
Oh,
Freddie Prinze
I was
Jr.
Yeah, it was probably his idea. He loved the ECW DVD.
Scooby Doo guy is awesome. I don't
Fuck
know why I
Freddie
didn't think.
Prinze Jr. by the way for making the SandMan do all this shit. 'Cause I know
You're
it's his
Yeah,
fault.
that's a good idea.
Oh, I get thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay.
Yeah, the Scooby Doo
Yo,
guy.
Freddie, how about I do the thumbs up, thumbs down, Freddie? Yo, Freddie.
Right, is that okay? All right.
I hit the fucking 17-year-old my cane, Freddie.
Oh, sounds good.
All right, that's fucking fine. Get out of my fucking face. I'm not even on
We
this
don't
show.
care. We're
I
gonna
don't
start
work
putting you in SmackDown and shit. We don't care.
here. Yeah, you're in the video game. Shut up.
Knox then gets in the ring, low blow SandMan twice in a row.
The first one's like a running one. Running, kick him in the balls.
This is WWE creative finisher style.
Yes! I definitely had a move like this. Just kick you in the balls 4 times. Slow motion miss.
It's gotta start with double middle fingers. Low blow, low blow, low blow, low blow, low blow, low blow.
Slow motion low blow.
And with double middle fingers, and then you gotta give him the stunner. Like that's the gimmick right there.
That's slow-mo for sure.
That shit was gas, man.
Dude, we should do a fucking tournament of people making creative finishers. Like, who can make the fucking best one?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
We gotta bring creative finisher back.
Yeah, that's what it should be like. We'll have 8 guys, first to a finish, and then like everyone has to create their own finish. That would be pretty cool.
Slow motion low blow into slow motion missed, and then, dude, I would do it even worse. I would, because you could do the tombstone, but like that's incredible style where you just spin around.
Yeah.
So I would do the most spins you can do in the slowest speed you can do it.
Yeah, I was really fast. I remember.
Online shit was so corny with the slow mo shit, though, bro.
Up,
yeah,
bro.
it was fucked up
so
crazy.
Bad.
I would always go super fast. I thought it was funny when they'd be fast as fuck. Yeah, that shit was funny.
They definitely were, but you pissing people off, you got to do it slow.
Yeah.
If you were trolling slow,
there was like suck it too.
Sit there and
Wasn't there a
watch it.
suck it taunt too?
There was suck it into pedigree.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So yeah, running low blow from Mike Knox, then another low blow, and then SandMan falls down. 1, 2, 3.
That knockout, right? It was a knockout.
No, Mike Knox pins him to win the match in the tap out or knockout match.
Wait, so it wasn't knockout. It wasn't tap out.
No.
Wow, so it was a pin.
They unlocked the third stipulation.
I bet you after this, they never mention that knockout or tap out thing ever again.
They can't, right?
Or they just do. Who cares? Yeah, it's knockout or tap out, whatever.
The knockout or tap
finisher, right? What was his finisher? Was
the white Russian leg sweep?
Oh yeah, he would hold it afterwards and do a submission, right?
I think he did. I think he did the DDT in WB also.
Oh, you're probably right. He wasn't doing the Rolling Rock, was he? This one time?
No, he wasn't. I tried. I remember I played SVR 08. Yeah, it was 08, and I was using SandMan because of ECW Invasion. And I was what is this fucking guy's finisher? I kept trying to, I was like trying, so I was playing on the hardest difficulty and shit, so like I'm trying to like figure out my finisher while also trying not to lose. Yeah, I was like, it's gotta be the Roller Rock! And I went up, I was like, it's not that, what is it? It's not a DDT? I can't even remember what it was.
What was? Oh,
in the video, I eventually figured it out.
It's the Russian leg sweep, right?
It might have been the Russian leg sweep, but it was in like a weird position. I don't think it was because you didn't have a cane with you at all times.
Yeah, no, unless he just did the Russian. Oh, his finishers are ⴅᴇᴅᴟᴏ 9 and Swanton Bomb 3. So he does have a Swanton?
I tried.
But maybe it's James. Maybe it's the one where like you have to have him in the corner and it does like a full animation.
Oh, sure.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
Damn. Yeah, you're right.
The rolling rock on a rolling rocker. He's doing the rolling rock.
Rolling rock on the rolling rocker.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, so he wins by pinfall in the tap out or submission.
Well, how about that? Well, Knox leaves KellyKelly on the ground as she is still selling the kendo stick to the head.
He just gets the fuck out of that. I thought that was kind of funny.
She's dead. Yeah, she's dead on the floor.
SandMan's holding his balls.
Hey, dude.
Yo, Freddie! My ball!
Freddie, my ball!
Dude, I thought he was going to help her up and then, whatever.
He leaves her too!
Yeah, he leaves her too.
He helped her last week and just leaves her this week. He doesn't give a fuck. He's over it. He's over the exhibitionist because she's
my balls. He just attached my balls.
I saw it.
Yeah, he's bleeding in the ring, holding his balls, and then he leaves also crying about his balls, and then they load Kelly up onto a fucking stretcher.
Dude, this picture of SandMan head first into the ground. Shit is crazy looking.
If you imagine he's just falling from the ceiling, it's even better.
Just fucking fell. His finisher is a headbutt vertically.
Dude, that's like we should have thought an NL thumbnail. That's what it looks like.
Dude, I'm using this for something completely unrelated.
Somebody has got to do this now. On the top rope, vertical headbutt.
This is a move in Raw 2. That move.
What, vertical headbutt?
Dude, you jump straight up and then you come straight down on the top of your head.
That's it. Why is no one doing this?
Dude, change the business. If you're wrestling school day 1, pitch this and you'll fucking make it.
Pedro, please draw SandMan doing a diving headbutt
vertically. SandMan diving up on the top, hot dog style. Please get that.
On the rolling rock.
On the rolling rocker. Fucking
Thumbs
hell.
up, thumbs down to that, brother.